going on, my friends? DJ Lowstacks here. Welcome back to the channel. Rane has finally done it. Rane has joined the controller party, and I couldn't be more excited about it. So as many of you have probably seen, it's all over the internet. You know, NAMM is normally this year where we get to hear about all sorts of new products coming out and being announced and released and all that type of stuff. With the pandemic still, you know, in full effect here, they're not going to be doing a NAMM show, so all the products that would normally be getting announced this month, they're having to do online. Now, I'm pretty sure that this was leaked by a distributor or someone that got their hands on this product ahead of time, and somehow the photos got leaked of the Rane One. But I'm actually kind of happy that happened because I'm super excited. As many of you guys know, I use this Pioneer 1000 SRT, and I love it. I'm just a real big Rane fanboy. I've got a set of Rane 12s, I got a Rane 70, I had a 62 before that, I had a 57 SL before that, and I had an SL1 box. I definitely love Rane, and I'm really kind of partial to it. So the fact that they're coming out with a controller just makes me super happy, and I'm going to be on board with it, guys. I can tell you that right now. I'm going to pre-order it, I'm going to get it, and hopefully I'm one of the first ones to do that. But let's jump over to the computer. There's a really cool article that I found on DJ Tech Tools, you know, about the Rane One, and I kind of want to just walk through that and give you guys a little bit of insight. Alright, so here it is, guys. This is on djtechtools.com. They did a nice little article on the Rane One. Obviously, somebody leaked this photo here of it at, looks like a shop. Got some Newmark products, Pioneer products behind it, so they must have got their hands on one early and then just leaked the info here. You know, as most people are familiar with, you know, Newmark had the NS7, NS6 started out with, whatever it was. I got my hands on one of those years ago. I never owned one, but I played on it a few times. It was a pretty cool controller, but back then I was just so used to running. I had a 57 SL with 2 turntables, so it just wasn't really for me. But this thing right here, I think, is going to be awesome for guys who like to run turntables but don't want to have to lug them around, but they still want those spinning platters. Looks to me like they're going to be a 7-inch platter. I was going through some of these pictures. Like, this is a really bad photo. I don't know. This guy definitely does not have an iPhone. He must be using a flip phone or something to take this picture because it's trash. But this one's a little more clear, and because I'm familiar with the Rane 70 and the Rane 12s, I was able to kind of decode what some of these blurry images are. Like down here in the corner, if you can see down at the bottom right corner, that's definitely going to be your loop section, along with obviously your pads. Above your pads are going to be, you know, your roll and, you know, all those different all that different functionality for your cue points and things like that to adjust those. You know, up here you have your little touch area in the top right corner, where you can, you know, do the scroll through the track and that type of stuff. I don't use it a whole lot on the 12s, to be honest with you, especially now that I have the 70 with the pads. You can definitely tell that it has the Mag 4 faders, which I love those on my 70. They're absolutely amazing. So that's really cool to see that is on there. Up here in the center, right above the paddles, it looks like that's going to be your effects toggles, where you can toggle through you know, the Rane effects, which I do like the Rane effects, but I hate to say this, I'm kind of partial to the Pioneer Echo. It's really badass. I haven't been able to dial in the Echo on my Rane 70 quite as well as the SRT. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Getting excited. But basically these do look like mini versions of the 12s. I think you're going to be able to pull these vinyls off, replace them with 7-inch vinyls. You know, I know that you can already get replacement ones through 12-inch skins that are in a 7-inch size. I think that's for like the Denon and then NS7. I think are on that same platform there. So you have that there. And then if you see right here in this picture, if you look to the left, underneath the left platter, I think that's going to be I hope that's 2 microphones, because on the front of the Rane 70, down at the bottom, that's where the mic control is for one of the mics, and then the other control is at the top. I don't see any mic control on the top of this here, so I'm thinking since this is actually looks like a big button, 2 small buttons, big button, 2 small buttons, what I'm thinking is that is going to be your microphone controls. Fingers crossed that it can run 2 mics, because I definitely love that about the Rane 70 is being able to run the dual microphones. That's been a game changer. That way you don't have to run an external mic to have 2 mics at an event. And I've become really partial to having, you know, the two different mics. All right, so that was a really quick run through. I know. There's definitely some other videos out on the Rane One. I just wanted to kind of give my feedback on it and tell you, really just wanted to tell you how excited I am for this product. I love my Rane 70 and my Rane 12s. I love it. It's by far my favorite DJ setup that I've owned, and I've had a lot of them. I've owned the S9. I've played on a Pioneer 1000. I've played on all the Pioneer controllers. I've played on CDJs, and I love the Rane 12s with the Rane 70. That's my favorite setup so far. I have not played on a 72, but I've been told that I don't need it. The 70 is just fine. So this really looks like a version of the Rane 70, which is a 2-channel mixer, by the way. I'm happy with the 2 channels. I don't need 4 channels. For the people out there that I saw some banter back and forth, you know, about the Rane One, and oh, it's only got 2 faders, or it's only got 2 channels. I'm out. What do you need the other 2 channels for, guys? It's not necessary. If you need more channels, run an external mixer. If you need to bring in audio from somebody else, you know, a videographer or something like that, they shouldn't be plugging into your mixer directly anyway. They should be plugging into a secondary mixer. You don't want them fumbling around with, you know, plugging into your equipment that you're playing off of. So you don't need 4 freaking channels, guys. Some of you might hate on me in the comments about that, but 2 channels is going to be fine. The only thing that I'm concerned about is I really do hope that it has 2 microphone outputs. Again, if it doesn't, not a deal breaker. I'm still going to buy it because I can run an external mic or an external mic mixer like I used to anyway. I just like the mic outputs on the Rane 70. They're perfectly fine. They push great audio out, and I haven't had to run an external mixer since I bought the Rane 70. So if they correlate some of that into the Rane One, I'll be happy. But, alright guys, before I take up too much more of your time rambling here, let me know down in the comments, what are you most excited about, you know, as far as new products coming out this year? Have you seen anything else that you're super stoked about? Are you going to buy this Rane One? Are you as excited about it as I am? Because I'm super excited. I cannot wait to get my hands on this thing, and I hope I can get my hands on it before this wedding season, because if I do, you know it's going to be replacing that 1000 SRT in my video booth, so I can have some spinning platters, and I can start scratching and, you know, doing all that stuff at weddings again like I used to with the turntables. I just feel way more comfortable on them. I'm not nearly as comfortable on that controller. But as always, if you're new around here, please subscribe, click that like button, and click that notification bell so you can get notifications of my upcoming videos. And realistically, guys, if you are not subscribed, subscribe. When I hit 5,000, I'm giving something away. Who knows? It might be my 1000 SRT. It might be a Ford Raptor. I don't freaking know, but I'm giving something away because I'm going to be super excited about it. Peace.